Hi, I'm ReFabFashion. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Check out the links in the description below for my closets and each of those platforms. And if you're not already signed up, for example, to Poshmark, you can use my referral code to get a discount on your first purchase. I have a short and sweet thrift haul today. Sometimes on the weekends, I'll pop over to a local community thrift shop that's only open a couple days a week, and also a Buffalo Exchange that's near to me. And I only got a few things, but some good items that I'm excited to sell. So I'll start with the two I got from Buffalo Exchange. I like to go to the coats and jackets. It's June right now in 2024, and I like to see if I can get some things for the winter at all times of year. People aren't shopping for these as much, so sometimes you can score some great things. This is a men's blazer. It's linen, blue. I'd call this a window pane plaid or window pane print. And the brand is Peter Millar, which is a known more for a golf brand, although they do make suits. And I have sold a two-piece suit. It was brown, nothing too exciting, and that sold close to $100 on eBay for me, and pretty quickly too. So at Buffalo Exchange, things are not cheap, especially around Boston. So this was priced at $26. I did have some credit with the store from when I've brought my own items to sell. Usually if things aren't selling too well for me online, after about a year, I start seeing where I can offload that, whether it's Buffalo Exchange or a consignment store. So $26. I didn't look up this exactly. I looked on eBay for comps for Peter Millar, linen, blazer, window pane, and blue. And there were 6 listed and about 5 sold, so that was good. This is a size large, regular. So usually when it's a, this isn't fully lined either. So a lot of times linen blazers will have like a little bit of lining at the top and shoulders and the underarms for your arm to get into the sleeves. But then the bottom is not, and that's called unstructured. So it's a little more flowy, summery. And it was 100% linen, I think. Yep, 100% linen shell, and then that little bit of lining is a polyester. So I don't know, there's these codes. I'm not really sure any of these are a style code. I might check that out a little bit, but I think just basically describing, the brand is strong. The polos, the golf polos, I'm not picking up anymore. I can't get them for cheap enough to begin with. Maybe if I found them at the bins or $1 or $2, but I'm paying, $4.50, sometimes more if it's at Savers, and they just don't really go for a lot. But like I said, I had good luck with that suit. So hopefully I'll turn the 26 into 50 or more on that. I saw some sold on eBay, linen blazers for about $100 used. So hopefully I'll definitely get more than 50. This other item, it's a fleece jacket, shacket jacket. It's a women's extra large. I paid $32 for this. This is Free People, We the Free line. I did do a Google Lens, and this is called the Ruby jacket, which is the style with the 2 chest pockets, a boxy oversized fit, this shacket fit. There's elbow patches on the back. And this is called the Ruby jacket in Scenic print. So it has this kind of southwestern mountain scene printed across it. And this is kind of the red and peach or pink tone one. There's also one that looked a little bit cream colored or yellow with some blues and greens. On Poshmark and eBay, none are listed. No, there's one listed in the other colorway in a smaller size. There are many sold. Used, I saw them in the 80s to 100s, new a little bit more than that. So I'm hoping, because they're an unlisted, I can price this on the higher side and basically have all of the interested people looking at this. Now, extra large, I actually didn't see any sold in extra large. It's rare to find extra large in Free People, in my opinion. So that may demand a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I think the 32 should turn into at least double that amount for me. Now this is from the local thrift shop that's only open a couple days. Items are priced by type. Forgetting, I think it was right around $5 a piece when I averaged what I bought on this day. So they have men's and women's items. This is a packed organic cotton size medium. This is a men's full zip sweater. It's terry cloth cotton. So there's a little texture on the inside. There's stretch to it. Nice cuff. This feels basically new. No pilling, no marks, chest pocket here. This brand always gets me a lot of interest. I did really well with a women's cardigan, which is what tempted me to try this for the men. So it's a full zip sweater, jacket, I might call it. It is a size medium. I wish it were a bigger size, but I think the neutral color should do well. I get a lot of interest, a lot of likes and watchers, but it's never a quick sale for me. The kind of athletic pants for women, I've sold those. They do eventually sell. Those don't sell for a lot. It's not priced very high to begin with in the store, but there's a lot of interest in that brand. This is a full zip women's lightweight jacket. This is by the brand Tracksmith, which has this kind of rabbit logo. It's a running brand. I've sold a pair of men's running shorts that did very well. They were white and a little stained, and I think they sold for around $50. So this is, again, as I said, a women's kind of a maroon burgundy, very lightweight, but great quality, no stains or holes that I could find. So happy to find that brand for $5. This is a set that was being put out while I was there. This is the Sleepwear brand Hanro of Switzerland. And they're very nice cotton pajamas. I think the nightgowns might do better. This is a size large. And it's a two-piece set. It's kind of a gray, very, very faint pinstripe. I don't know if that's coming through. So it's a long sleeve top and a pair of pants as a set. As I was at the checkout, I hadn't noticed it ahead of time, but as the checkout person folded it, I think it's on the pant cuff, there seemed to be a little discoloration, maybe like a light bleach mark or fading. I can't quite find it now. It might be on the top. So it said my average was $5 per item, which includes this set, but she discounted this to be $3 for me. Then I figured I would still sell it. I think the brand is strong enough. It otherwise feels pretty new. There's no pilling. There isn't kind of a lot of stretch in the knees or the elbows with this, so I'm still going to give it a try. I recently found a white cotton nightgown with a lace trim on the neckline, short sleeve, and I have that listed. It's my first time finding the brand. I've heard about it from other YouTube resellers, but I've never found it before. So I'm going to give this a try too, and probably with these two items, I'm going to see how those sell before I pick up any more, but I haven't found it in the past. And then recently, two pretty close together. This is a Liberty of London fabric. J. Crew has been collaborating with their fabrics with that brand for many years. So some things are more dated pieces, which I think this one is. There's elastic at the shoulder, at the cuffs, and at the hem. But it's a nice flowy blouse with this micro floral print, a chest pocket up here. And J. Crew, of course, has the style code. So this is from 2013. It is older, but I have done well selling the Liberty London tops and blouses, even from older years. 100% cotton, so I'll be able to look up the style. The size large is really great, and hopefully this will still do well for me around 25 to 30. And the last piece from this trip, a jacket. This is a cycling brand for bicycle riders, Pearl Izumi, which is not a high-end brand, but it's good enough, kind of mid-tier perhaps. But I like that this is a full zip windbreaker jacket. It's got the red with the contrast. There's a back zip pocket to store your gear while you're cycling. It does not cinch in too much. There is a draw cord to make that more cinched. And of course the zip pockets. I did not see any marks or stains or anything. This also has a zip away sleeve, so you can turn this into a vest as the day gets hotter, and then eventually take that off as you continue to warm up. So it says a size large. I do think it's a men's size large, but I'll have to look into that more. I don't think they have style codes on their tags, so I'll do a Google Lens and probably be able to find the model, or just, use a lot of descriptors. So some jackets in here, that blazer, blouse. I've tried to be pretty selective. I've been back to thrifting and getting a lot of great items, so I really only want to list, the better pieces, and excited about everything I found this day. And at the $5 average price point for that one thrift store was pretty good for me for the Boston area. And then the Buffalo Exchange, I was happy to find a couple things that I think I'll double what I paid into it. So I hope that was entertaining and helpful for you, and hope to see you back here soon for the next one. Bye-bye.